$50,000 in housing and land grants few people know about. That's not clickbait. That's a real number. Programs like the Federal Home Loan Bank are already offering this level of support. And when you stack them with local opportunities in cities like Charlotte or Durham, the total can climb into six figures. Now, here's the question. Will you take advantage of it, or will you assume it isn't for you? I'm Imani, your career coach. I'm here to help you stand out above the rest, build the skills that matter in this new AI era, and land your dream job, even in the most competitive, remote-first job market we've ever seen. On this channel, you'll get real tips, interview prep strategies, and a few hacks I've picked up that can make a huge difference. Basically, I'm here to walk with you through the process, so you don't have to figure it out alone. All week, we've been building momentum. Monday, we tackled money mindset. Tuesday, we uncovered grants for job seekers. Wednesday, we talked about tuition-free programs at Harvard, MIT, and Tufts. And today, we're zeroing in on the foundation that supports everything else, land and housing. Because here's the reality. You can't focus on learning AI, practicing interviews, or stacking skills if you're worried about rent, land, or utilities. That stress keeps too many people in survival mode. But a wealthy mindset says if resources exist to relieve this stress, I'm going to find them. I'm going to apply, and I'm going to stack them. Let's start with the big one, the Federal Home Loan Bank. This program provides up to $50,000 in housing assistance. That could be a down payment. It could help you secure land. It could keep your family stable while you build your career. And that's just the beginning. In Charlotte and Mecklenburg County, families are stacking grants, local plus federal, and unlocking over $100,000 in support. Durham is doing the same. Rural programs add even more through USDA development grants and loans. So, why doesn't everyone know about this? Because no one's talking about it. Or because people assume it's only for someone struggling more. That's poor mindset. Wealthy mindset says, if I qualify, I apply, period. Now let's get practical. How do you find these programs? Step 1, check your city or county housing department. In Charlotte, that's where you'll find details about housing trust funds and land support. In Durham, affordable housing and land purchase programs are updated regularly. Step 2, look at state housing authorities. They often manage federal dollars, including Federal Home Loan Bank partnerships, and distribute them locally. Step 3, explore rural development grants. USDA has programs designed for smaller communities that often pair well with city or county support. Step 4, don't overlook your utility providers. Many electric, gas, and power wills and water companies run assistance programs funded by federal or state dollars. Stack those with housing grants, and you multiply your breathing room. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, paperwork. A poor mindset says, that's too much hassle. I don't have time. Wealthy mindset says, if it takes me 2 hours to apply and I could get $50,000 in return, that's the best 2 hours I'll ever spend. Think about it. You work 40 plus hours a week building someone else's business. Why wouldn't you invest 1 or 2 hours managing your own financial future? That's the shift that matters. So here's what you'll need: tax returns, pay stubs, utility bills, proof of residence. That's it. Gather them now. Block 2 hours this week. Treat it like a meeting with your future self, because that's exactly what it is. Now picture the outcome. What would change if $25,000, $50,000, or even 100,000 of your housing costs were lifted? How would that free your energy? How much easier would it be to skill up, practice interviews, or prepare for your next opportunity? And let me give you a real-world example. A family in North Carolina recently combined a $25,000 rural development grant with a $50,000 federal home loan bank award, plus a local city housing trust contribution. That's nearly $100,000 in total support. Money that didn't just cover costs, but allowed them to secure land and build equity instead of renting. That's the power of stacking. It's not just about relief. It's about creating a foundation for generational stability. And here's the mindset shift most people miss. A poor mindset looks at a grant application and says, "This is too much work. I'll never get approved." A wealthy mindset looks at the same form and says, "If I don't apply, I've already disqualified myself." The truth is, the paperwork isn't the barrier. Our mindset is. And once you flip that switch, you stop seeing grants as out of reach and start seeing them as tools waiting to be used. And I'll say it again. This isn't charity. This is strategy. Wealthy mindset always looks for leverage. Poor mindset waits, delays, or ignores. Wealthy mindset acts. So here's the bridge. Tomorrow is Feature Friday, and I'm not just going to talk about these programs. I'm going to show you. I'll walk you through USA.gov. I'll pull up the Federal Home Loan Bank site. I'll open Charlotte and Durham's portals so you can see it with your own eyes. Saturday, we'll take the deep dive, step by step, breaking down how to apply so you don't get lost in the process. Sunday, we'll tie it all into a strategy you can actually stick with. So here's your action step today. Block off 2 hours. Gather your documents and prepare to execute. If this resonates with you, take a moment to like this video. Share it with someone who's stressed about housing or land. And comment below with your biggest financial burden right now. Rent, utilities, land, or housing. I want to hear it because the next few days will connect resources to those exact struggles. This is Transformation Thursday, and transformation begins with a decision. Will you keep ignoring opportunities that were created for you, or will you step into a wealthy mindset and apply? Your future doesn't wait, and neither should you. See you tomorrow.